Hey tribe, it's a Pixie Magnus. I feel like we're going through a little bit of a trend at the moment because a lot of my clients are coming in and asking for a pixie cut. This was about a month or two ago. My guest came in and she had beautiful bum length locks, 13 years of growth, and she wanted to change her look. So you can see we've unpicked it and now I'm applying the relaxer onto her hair. We had an emotional moment. It took about 40 minutes to kind of talk her through what was going to happen, how she was probably going to feel, and then go through the process. Every client that walks through that door never forced to do anything because our hair is our crown. I know, I am not my hair, but a lot of the time we carry a lot of our beauty, personalities, and comfort in our hair. So we always talk to our clients and we always make sure they feel ready and comfortable before we do anything. Once the hair is neutralized, you can see that little afro really turned into a little something, right? So I blow dried her hair and then we went through and started cutting it. Now, one of the questions that I always get is, why do I not relax the hair bone straight? Now, one of the things that I want to mention here is I don't like to relax hair super bone straight when it's not needed, but different circumstances are at play when it comes to a pixie cut. Under no circumstance do I want to always relax a pixie cut not bone straight, but it sometimes is. If you had your hair in a certain hairstyle for a long time, a relaxer is not going to take the way it should the first time round. And I've said this in a couple of videos, but I always make sure to mention it because this might be the first video that you've ever seen from me. So in this instance, for my guest, the relaxer was left on for up to 18 minutes. And even though her roots were straight, the ends were still a little bit frizzy. I did advise that she could come back and we can do a relaxer on the ends just so her hair will be a little bit more straighter. And that is what happened, and I am going to give you a video at the end where you see her hair probably about 2 or 3 weeks later, where we just went over the relaxer just on her ends and it looked a lot sleeker and a lot more straighter. But the way she had her hair here, still easy to manage, still relaxed, but it was more on the texturized Tex-Lax. I don't know what the word is these days, but it was more along that. You can definitely still wear it the way you want to, but it just wasn't going to give that super sleek finish. You know what I mean? One thing I love about my clients is when they sit in this chair, we gel. Especially when I know a client is going through a big change, I do make it my business to really talk to them and make sure that they're super comfortable throughout their appointment. Any questions that they have, I will answer. And that's not to say that I don't do that for all clients, but when I know a client is going from something like a pixie cut, from Locs to a pixie cut, that's a massive change. I try to not distract them, but make them happier through that experience. So here I am just curling her hair, and then I'm using the wax all over her hair. You guys know I love my Kerry Care wax stick. This is my ride or die. And can you see what I'm talking about when I say the hair will always be shiny? Regardless of what happens when you wash and wrap your hair, as soon as you put some straighteners on it, your hair will be shiny. This is what it's going to look like, and it will stay like that if it's wrapped well and if you know how to maintain your pixie. Now, a lot of people don't, because a pixie is definitely not the easiest hairstyle to handle. It's not a bob, it's not a silk press. A pixie different to that of every other hairstyle. So once the hair is curled, we play around with it, and you will see at the end of this video her hair at the end, and then 2 weeks later when we straightened it a little bit. I didn't film that, I just filmed the end so you can see a bit of a difference. Thanks for watching as always. Let me know what you think in the comments. Okay, bye.